2007 Kenya kulifanyika nini? People who actually care about cohesiveness in Kenya. It reminded them that something is not happening right. And because of that, the National Cohesion and Integration Commission was formed in the year 2008. When they were formed, they were supposed to ensure Kenyans are living cohesively. And to attain cohesiveness and integration, then some things needed to be done right. And one of the things they thought of doing was to instill values in our youth. And the best way to do that, they thought of formation of Amani Club. So we thank them for that. So 2014, Amani Clubs were launched officially. But meanwhile, before that, Kwale County had already begun Amani Clubs. Amani Clubs in Kwale County began in 2012. So we are we are the mother of Amani Clubs in Kenya. I remember Kimani Kibe starting his club at Matuga Girls, and I starting mine at Kwale High School, and another teacher starting hers at Babladiani, and another one at Ngombeni, and another one at Kwale Girls. And we began the clubs then, and then we formed an association. So it's a long journey that we've taken to this level. We are appreciating those people that are joining us now. We are told it is better late than never, isn't it? So we might have come late, but still we were early enough to catch the warm. We are welcoming you. We want you to join us. Another school that just began is a school called Ambassador Mwavumbo. The club patron is here. We were there yesterday with the NCIC team and the other Amani Club officials, and they're also coming up well. We are also welcoming you to this. So we want to officially bring you in, to induct you, to tell you what is required of you. We can learn from the rest. That is why, other than having schools of this sub-county only, we brought in other students from other schools. That is why I want to appreciate the students from Matuga sub-county that have come in. So these schools that have come from Matuga have not come here so that they can enjoy themselves today. No, they have come here so that they can share experiences with you. So we want you to mingle, talk to them, let them tell you what they do in Matuga sub-county that is not being done here in our newest sub-county. Actually, it was supposed to be joint Kinango and Samburu sub-county because it was once one Kinango sub-county. I want first of all to recognize the effort done by this school to invite us here today to launch Amani Club in their school and also the rest of the sub-county. We are privileged to be here this morning. I'm no longer a visitor, I'm already a host. I came very early and I think I'm more host than most of us here, isn't it? So we're privileged to be here. Thank you for your invitation.
Mgeni wetu wa siku ya leo, katibu mtendaji kwenye tume ya uwiano, all the principals, my good friend Killian, colleague teachers, na wanafunzi. Amjambo. Amjambo tena. Wajua wakati uliopita tulipokuwa kule Kwale, tulikuwa semu nikisema avu na nyinyi mnasema avuvu. Avu wanafunzi. Avuvu. Avu tena. Avuvu. Shukran sana. So tuna furaha tele kuwa hapa leo kwa minajili ya kuhakikisha tumeendeleza injili hii ya Amani.
Zilo kamino senani kula bara ya kure na mambo gangu kichwani na gauza munamire ewa Sima mesa wa senani kitako msinamire Sijineri no senani kaurola gabakarini Samari tusi senani nulolongo bolagwa Mirero ni masishini hamwe turi yuzolagwa Zifika bora mkoni Nyanje na ye yuzolagwa Sijineri no senani kaurola gabakarini Goma risasi senani hekatani dwa 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 Kila watu ni dwa dwa Taile mwenye usamine risasi wapi dwa dwa Zijine unitamani moyoni, beni kale keu keu, ubafukire mirini, bena yeni kabirani we, bena yeni kabirani we, zikimeri no senani kaurola kapakarini, sumuni ya kasiani na twano inaulaka, simulikeni senani uloleni kamakero, unitangaze amani uendelea maisha, zikimeri no senani kaurolaga bakarini hewa takokulaga senani ranayo pia sina manatako akilini zienda soka imino lamtona tese nani manyani tuya Mwavumbo zikimerino senani kaurola kapakarini Owa haya
mbona mwatuangalia? Eti twaangalia, mmetuona na nini? Msifikiri tagombana, ni mabanati Amani kutoka shule ya upili kutwa ya Mwavumbo, tunawaletile. Nimechoka, twende. Leo nimefika kwako, sitoi hata salamu. Habari hizi za kwako umetoka nazo watamu. Eka akilini mwako tena ziweze kudumu. Umenichokesha kimwilini na akilini. Karibu ndugu, karibu hapa kwangu Kiamboni, na kiti nacho karibu, sibaki pa mlangoni. Ndo ratibani ratibu nikufanyie ugeni. Vipi nimekuchokesha mwilini na akilini. Usijifanye ujui langu nilokusudia, tena ukawa ujui lipi nililokujia. Wakati mimi sijui wapi takapoendea. Umenichokesha kimwilini na akilini. Wajua ndugu ni mengi sisi tuloyapitia, tena ni masiku mengi sisi tuloyapitia. Hongera takupa nyingi mwanzako kinitambia. Vipi nimekuchokesha mwilini na akilini. Wajitia hamnazo, umejisahaulisha, na pesa ulizo nazo ni zangu za kunilisha. Umekuwa na mabezo yangu hujayawakisha. Umenichokesha kimwilini na akilini. Sivyo ndugu, singiza, wajua na mambo mengi, ndo maana waona giza, wacha nipunguze mengi. Alafu takuangaza nikuweke msingi. Vipi nimekuchokesha mwilini na akilini. Ni miaka imepita yangu hujanifanyia, ama cheo umepata ndo unanifinyilia. Kumbuka kwako kupata mimi ndo kakufanyia. Umenichokesha kimwilini na akilini. Eti ni kwangu kupata, wewe ndo umenifanyia, na beti vyangu kupata bidii umenifanyia. Hata wewe ungepata bidii ungefanyia. Vipi nimekuchokesha mwilini na akilini. Umeshasahau kwani wema nilokufanyia. Kakutia uongozini, kura nikakupigia. Mambo yangu utafanya ni ahadi kanipatia. Umenichokesha kimwilini na akilini. Niwe radhi mwendani, nimekubali makosa. Sasa takuwa mwangani na mambo yetu ya sasa. Yaliyopita jamani tuyasahau kabisa. Vipi nimekuchokesha mwilini na akilini. Sasa ni bega kwa bega kutimiza ndoto zetu, bila asiye na unga. Sasa wakati ni wetu, wana Mwavumbo Tanga, tunaelekea kwetu. Mola tujaze nchi iwe na amani.
Ndugu yangu, nipe pesa yangu. Nipe hii. Mwavumbo. Ona ukienda hivi urudie hapo kwa jambo la mwingine. Au ukienda hivi ona urudi. Unaona hivi? Unaenda milima sawa? Unapata kuona. Unaenda na hivi. Na hivi unaenda na hivi unaenda. Mwavumbo ni hapa. Ni wapo sasa tayari kwa tolea skiti. Nitachoma shule. Utachoma shule vipi wewe? Lazima nichome shule. Huwezi choma shule. Lazima nichome shule. Utachoma shule vipi wewe? Lazima nichome shule. Ngoja nikwambie. Ukichoma shule, hii shule ya watu. Ukishachoma tutatia sisi wengine maisha bwana. Wewe sio ni shida. Hadi nichome shule. Unaona asili.
Hivi kuna nini? Ama kumetokea nini?
Hebu angalia kijana, atoke kwa wote, na kiberiti na mafuta. Eti nitamtoa shule. Ni haki.
Sina, ni haki. Mwalimu, basi ndio nyumbani kwake, anakuja mpaka shule na vitabu vingi. Sawa, afundishe. Lakini atupatia kazi nyingi kama punda. Ni haki. Sina. Ni haki.
Mwavumbo alisema practice makes perfect. Unaona? Sasa wewe ukifanya practice una fake. Sawa. Sasa ufanye zile kazi zote za walimu. Alafu ndio ufanye kusoma. Ukiona mwanafunzi amepata kazi ya walimu. Hata kifanya. Ni haki.
Ni haki. Kwa sababu katika nchi yetu eti walimu wafundisha wanafunzi masomo mingi lakini wapata kazi moja. Ni haki.
Hapa chomwi.
Unasema nini?
Hapa chomwi.
Nikachome. Lazima nikachome kuombe.
Eti umetoka huko kote. Unatoka tu shule. Na mimi umetoka huko kote. Umeshika mawe. Unataka kukuja shule. Si sawa hivyo. Kijana, si nataka kumhamasisha mtu, sio utumie hasira. Unamweleza tu upole. Kwani wahenga walisema dawa ya moto ni moto, lakini sijaona moto kizima na moto. Kijana mwenzangu, wanafunzi mwenzangu, tuunganeni tuendeleze Amani Club.
Kwani tukichoma shule tunavuruga amani. Kwani kupiga walimu tunavuruga amani. Tukishiriki migomo tunavuruga amani. Ulo juu, ulo chini, tudumisheni amani. Shabash.
Nagasula mambosu goma jibumbani pani munamba ni ukomaze peki zako nunwe mwenye wahoka haki sao uchibira za kitumbi buzina ng'ombe atoka bakuhopa haki sao mafu nafuna mirana migoka munamba ni ukomaze peki zako nunwe mwenye fiti unafitisa taigiri hendaika roto sitambani jiko mutu tandoni rahaye ujusa beta nipaze nipangi na masigara munamba ni ukomaze beki zako nunwe mwenye beta we mwenye kona gomazi upapahirako kahenda nukajititi tamadia ganau utigagalusa zina na ukitando zinari munamba ni ukomase beki zako nunwe menye nute yomsena beta yanzarini ninakukanya dijo tamadia ganawifu fundi unafundika tumba hakuna makuberi munamba ni ukomase beki zako nunwe menye anziyo kwani hinyara amairo sukulini ko sukuli kakula hangbe alimu wafa Yunonola vyotokala takoja marina baha munamba ni ukomase beki zako nunwe menye vivirero na kwambira ukatie akilini chikale zamana ndani ukamba unatua rako akili na ivuguke uhende kariko sawa munamba ni ukomase beki zako nunwe menye nalaka mwana wandao na uyekwe Mwavumbo ni mazo godzigogomba wemene humbasikira kana hamisa mutsuzi tanyuhe kujerajera munamba ni ukomasi beki zako nunwe menye
Distinguished guests, patrons, students, how are you? Now, I feel so honored speaking before this highly powered delegation. I say thanks. Now, our good friends Mwavumbo are joining the Peace Club Association. Now, we want to tell you what we do there at school. We have a fish pond in which members participate in cleaning it, and we have a lot of fish there. And that is a way of which students come together instead of being just idle during free time. You know, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. So, and then we do cleaning in hospitals. Our school location is just close to a Kwale hospital. So we go there, do some cleaning. We also contribute so that we can buy some gifts for the patients, and they also recognize that they are part of the society. And another thing is that we also conduct beach cleaning, where we just visit the coastline and do some cleaning there. It's also part of entertainment, so we get enjoyed when we go there. And then we have there's a piece of land in our school in which we utilize it by cultivating some bananas there. Now, the bananas are beneficial to the peace members in our school, and we enjoy bananas. So our good friends Mwavumbo, those are things that we do there. Another thing that I would like to talk about is just about issues of getting involved in terror groups. That is not good. For those who are taking physics are going to get me better. There's a Newton's third law of motion, which says that for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So what you do now, you want to create tension in the society. You want to just undermine peace, not that the security agents are just meant for you. So we don't want anyone of us to land in prisons. We just want to create a peaceful environment and enjoy a life that is God gifted. Thank you.
I'm Mejuma Joseph from McNorroll Girls High School, and I feel greatly honored to be given this opportunity to give my views. We as Peace Club members, our core values are peace, teamwork, and innovation. Teamwork is whereby different schools come together with launching activities, e.g. Amani Club. And innovation is whereby students come up with innovating activities through showcasing their talents. And peace is very important in schools, in the society, and the whole nation at large. So uphold peace. Thank you.
The NCIC CEO, Hassan Mohammed, all protocol observed. My name is Richard Mosoti. I come from St. John's Girls Kaloleni. I'm the patron Amani Clubs. I'm the coordinator Kaloleni Sub-County Amani Clubs. In Kilifi County, in particular Kaloleni Sub-County, we have done a lot. And I wish that you spread more to other counties, because I think there are some counties which have not launched Amani Clubs. So it's a challenge to those counties, and our partners, your assistance. Thank you so much.
This manual is a guideline. It enables us to know what we are supposed to do to bring peace. But it does not address our issues, our individual issues in the areas in which we come from. Let me give you an example. For instance, I come from Mandera. Do I face the same challenges as the person who comes from Bungoma? Do I? No. If I come from Lamu, do I face the same challenges as another person coming from Nyeri? The challenges are different, isn't it? We are all facing different challenges. So to make our Amani clubs very relevant, we need to tackle the issues that affect us most. And the issue affecting us most currently in Kwale County is violent extremism. That is why Huria are here, to partner with us to solve that issue. That is why Timia are coming up with a manual to enable us to understand what violent extremism is, what are the push and pull factors that bring us into joining violent extremist groups, counter narratives. Huria decided actually to make a strategic plan for countering the same. Kenya as a nation has one, but our counties didn't have theirs. So Huria decided to make one for Kwale. And in their strategic plan, they brought in educational institutions so that they can help us fight violent extremism in learning institutions, so that they can teach you. That is why they've come up with this dictionary, to teach you. What are these terminologies that they use to lure us into getting into these groups? What are the dangers of getting into such groups? So Huria, I have to thank them for that. They've actually done a great job. In all our activities in Amani clubs, Huria supports us. They're always there.
Good afternoon. My name is Saif Jumazila, the ambassador Makwere High School, and I'm actually in charge of the Amani clubs under the umbrella of principals. I want to say that, first of all, I want to appreciate our host, Mr. Mbaru, for having invited us to come and grace this occasion at this particular moment in time. We can't take it for granted. It is something that is not very easy. Today is a Saturday, and actually we expect that he would have been somewhere with his family, but he is here with us because he wants to be part and parcel of this program that is taking place today. Thank you so much. Now, Kesha, as an umbrella of the principals in secondary schools, we are taking this initiative very sensitive. One, we want to promote peace in our schools. I think I remember the first time I was involved in an activity. I remember taking students to a national debate in Nakuru. We took a total of 40 students with us. And out of the 40 students, I think I have seen quite a number. I had 2 boys from Taru. I remember some 2 boys in Chera, the one who was giving us a poem on 2 things. And I think the chairperson, Taru Boys, was among the students who went. And also some girls from Macnon Road, I think I went to them. And it was a very good occasion for the students. We really appreciated their participation. They were able to learn a few things here and there. And I think that is what we want. Ideally, the essence of peace, maybe by definition, if we go to our dictionary, peace actually is freedom from disturbance.
It's a great pleasure to perform in front of you today. And apart from happiness, what I feel is, do we say butterfly or butterfly? That's what I feel. And I think that it's much connected to houseflies, not butterflies. Anyway, I wanted to talk about importance of promoting peace and what are our roles as peace ambassadors. But since it's an oral narrative, these are only 2 things that I want to talk about. And if I talk about these 2 things, then 2 things might happen. It's either I express myself well or I fail to express myself well. If I express myself well, it's okay. But if I fail to express myself well, 2 things might happen. It's either I walk away in shame or I come for you after this performance. If I walk away in shame as a peace ambassador, it's okay. But if I come for you after this performance, 2 things might happen. It's It's either I look like a kid or you look like a kid. Do I look like a kid? Thank you. If I look like a kid, it's okay. But if you look like a kid, two things might happen. It's either I beat you or you beat me. If you beat me, it's okay. But if I beat you, two things might happen. It's either you go and tell your friends and we come back and create a grudge that will fight and create enmity between us. And if we create enmity between us, then two things might happen. It's either we forget it when we get back to schools, or we remain with the grudge forever in our lives. If we forget it and go back to our schools, it's okay. But if we continue carrying on the grudge for life, then two things might happen. It's either we pass the grudge to our families, or our families see us as old, foolish, analog men. If they see us as old, foolish, analog men, it's okay. But if they continue carrying on with the grudge, then two things might happen. It's either our great-great-great-grandchildren fight in cold and civil wars, or our great-great-great-grandchildren forget it.
They've had issues, Pale High and Waboy. But Amani clubs, thanks to Amani clubs, these students are solving these issues. They have thought it necessary to live like brothers because actually they are. So they are here today to showcase that actually they are brothers. We've done so many activities together so far, and so far so good. So we want to learn from their success story. How did they manage to do this? We are learning from them that Amani Club is very necessary. If it were not that necessary, we will not have brought a very important person to this event today, who is definitely having so much to do in his office in Nairobi, to come be with us in Mwavumbo today. We will not have had him. I'm sure in the history of Mwavumbo Secondary School, how many CEOs have come here to this school to do any function? The principal says no, not even a single one. Today we are honored. We have the CEO, Chief Executive Officer from the National Cohesion and Integration Commission here with us. Why? It is an important function.
Distinguished guests, teachers, and my fellow students, how are you? In front of you is Diane Adam from Magno Road High School Girls. I'm here to present my own song for our country. Many things up in this country. We're gonna have to wake up, build this country, cause I believe in united. Our people died in this country. We're gonna have to spread the word of peace, peace, I mean a peace, yeah. Sometimes I just look at our flag. A drop of tears come down from my eyes. I don't know why, but I believe in it. We're gonna have to believe ourselves. We can make it together, together, yeah. Kenya, oh Kenya. It is in my blood, in my heart, in my mind. I don't know how to let it go. I will never let it go. Cause I love it, I mean it, I need it, yeah. If we love each other, we can make peace. I know you have the spirit, but you're gonna have to bring it out. I love seeing people of Kenya. I will never let the policy, yeah. We all love you equally. It may be Jerome, but I will always love you. Kenya, oh Kenya. It is in my blood, in my heart, in my mind. I don't know how to let it go. I will never let it go. Cause I love it, I mean it, I need it, yeah. Thank you.
We talk of terms that we do not know. What is CBE? Anyone who can tell me what it is? Students of Mwavumbo? Our hosts. CBE ni nini? CBE. In full.
Madam, yes, hold on. Okay, atakayepata nampatia dictionary. Yes, atakayepata nampatia dictionary.
Mwenye dictionary pia angalie hapo ndani.
na sasa kuna mtu ako nayo pia anashindwa kuangalia gomba. Hii Mwakenya kwani mlisahau? Matiang'i aliyosaulisha Mwakenya. Yes, my friend John tueleze. Kuja. Tupigeni makofi basi akuja. Ni mtapiga makofi tu. Yes.
Hi. CVE is Ramadan Faume, the chairperson Peace Club Kwale High School. Now, CVE is countering violent extremism.
Mgeni rasmi katika siku ya leo, nikitambua itifaki zote. Wanafunzi hamjambo? Mambo vipi? Mko fresh lakini? Hebu geukia jirani yako, mwambie niko fresh. Niko poa. Napenda amani. Asante sana. Haya. So, kwa ufupi, kwa sababu niko na mkuu wa tume, sitapenda kuongea mengi. Lakini cha msingi tu nilikuwa naomba nipongeze shule ya upili ya Mwavumbo, ni Mvumo ama Mwavumbo kwa kuchukua hatua hii muhimu ya kuzindua kilabu chao cha Amani hapa skuli. Naomba tuwapatie kofi moja. Asante sana. So ningeliongea sana, lakini watangulizi wangu wamezungumza mengi ambayo ni ya muhimu. Langu tu ni kumuomba mkuu wa tume aje atusaidie kufanikisha uzinduzi wa kilabu hichi, na naomba the principal aje mbele, the principal plus the patron.
Tuwapigie makofi jamani tafadhali. Kilabu chafunguliwa. Wapi vigelegele jamani?
Sasa ndio nakabidhi shule hii kirasmi chama cha Amani Club. Wapi nduru? Principal naye ataweza kumkabidhi mwalimu wake aendeleze mchakato mzima wa Amani Club. Wapatie makofi.
And I read about him sometimes, you know, he was a chief. So I read about him in a book called The Desert's Dusty Face. It's written by a former district commissioner, he's a Mzungu. It's called Charles Chenevix Strange. And I read about, he writes about my father and says he was a bearded figure with cantankerous opposition for any opinion. And when I ask my mother, she tells me yes, it's true. He never accepted nonsense, especially kutoka Mzungu. So the Mzungu used to compare my father, who was a chief, another guy from another clan who was a chief. That other chief was complacent, he was acceptable. My father would tell the Mzungu chief, go to hell. And that's why he wrote in that book, because according to him, that was a bad attribute. But for our people, they say that was a good attribute because he would stand up to the Mzungu. So if one day you get a chance, it's difficult to Google, and it was very difficult to get one. And then I found that there was one in Ireland, in the Republic of Ireland, in a library somewhere. And I had a nephew ambaye alikuwa anasoma huko, anafanya kazi huko, ameenda huko. So I told him to look for it, and luckily he got it from Queen's University in Ireland. So that's how I got that book. Anyway, so much for that. But what we are saying, tunataka kuhakikisha kwamba watu wamedumisha amani. And now, especially in the schools, it's very important that we take care of this issue of, because kumekuwa na shida, kumekuwa na matatizo. I'm happy that Mazera's school is here. I'm told a week ago there were problems in Mazera's. We don't know what was the cause of those problems. But in most cases, if you investigate why there are problems in the schools, most of the thing is some small issue here and there. Ukimaliza hii 4 years, you cross over, you go either get a job somewhere, or you go to the university, or you go everything. But these 4 years are very crucial. And these 4 years are important because you are all together, all of you, and you can influence each other. And you can get even the guys to influence you. And I tell the students, I was telling them in Bupato yesterday, that the faith which I believe in myself, Prophet Muhammad, I believe in, Allah has taught us something very important. that he told us if your friend, your relative, or the Mayam, amefanya kosa, ama is on the wrong path, or is on the right path, you have to help him. And people ask him, if somebody is on the right path, we know how to help him. But if he's on the wrong path, this guy is on the wrong path, how do we help him? He said the way you are going to help him is to tell him that he is wrong. He or she is wrong. You tell them, you advise them that we think this is not the right thing to do. So advise these people. And don't keep quiet, please. If we are told also again in my religion that if you find something called munkar, something bad, there are three things you can do. One, you can use your hand to fight it. But sometimes, you know, it's difficult to use your hand because it may cause more problems. But if you can't use your hand, we are told to use your tongue. Talk about it. Or if you can't use your tongue, then you hate that thing. But hating is the lowest, they say, the lowest level of iman. Talk about it and talk to the others about it. Luckily, I think I can see in Coast Province there are a lot of girls. I don't know what's happening to the boys. Maybe it's like Nairobi. Nairobi, you know, the boys are in danger. I hear. And I was asking some lady, there's a lady called Mary from India, who one day we were discussing with her. She used to be in the National Oil Corporation, and I was asking her, what's happening? And she told me it's because the boys don't have role models in Nairobi. You know, girls, they come from school in the evening. When they come from school, they come and they meet their mother there. So they help the mother in the kitchen and work. When the boys come home, they don't meet their father. Baba yao sijui ameenda, after he has left the job, he goes to drink with the boys. Wanakuja saa 6 usiku. I'm telling you, some of the people, like in my home, they chew miraa. And some of the people grow up for 5-6 years without seeing their father. And sometimes, a child has grown up, one day they meet accidentally with their father, and then they are introduced to, who is this? And then he said, you don't know. This is your son Abdi, and this is your daughter Abdullah.